Hey guys, Brock here again. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be looking at this Mercedes-Benz 2024 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. This is going to be the 2500. This is the long wheelbase. It's 170 inches. So this is the big boy with a full height ceiling. So we're going to take a look at this. The Sprinter van is pretty versatile. You can use this machine for almost anything that you're looking for, whether it's going to be a build out for your own adventure van, for your business, whether it's a coffee truck, pet grooming business, mobile detail. The possibilities are endless. So we're going to take a closer look today at this awesome beast here in Arizona. So a little bit about Mercedes. So the Sprinter van is basically, it's an icon. This machine has been around. This is the third generation. The 2024 is going to be coming in all-wheel drive, which is this model that we're going to look at. Instead of 4x4, that's no more. So the all-wheel drive, this particular model is the all-wheel drive. This will be powered by a 2-liter high-output twin-turbo diesel motor with a 9-speed automatic transmission. So it's putting out 211 horsepower. But even though we're looking at this huge beast, this is going to be plenty of power to move this vehicle at full speed down the highway. Alright guys, so looking at the beginning, here in the front, we're going to look at the LED headlight. This is a full LED high performance headlight. You see you've got the single line for the turn signal and the daytime running light. We have the fog lamp. And then coming across, there's actually a step right here. I don't know if anyone has noticed that, but you can actually step right there. If you have to pop the hood, you can step on this to look inside. The flat black grille is going to have the chrome accents in addition to the chrome star. If anybody knows what the 3 points of the star mean, please leave that in the comment below. It does have a meaning behind it. And coming across, we do have the flat black with the bumper, and then just the sheer mass of this vehicle. The shape and design is beautiful. Coming up close to the windshield wipers, these windshield wipers actually have the window wash fluid come out of the blades themselves, so you don't have any spray jets on the front. The window wash fluid just comes right out of the window wipers. And then we see some vents. We have a functional vent here. This is just to match on the other side. And of course, with the 360-degree camera, it's pretty well hidden, but you have the front-facing camera right there. And then you see you got plenty of airflow for the radiator for the 2-liter twin turbo that's powering this beast. Alright, here we are underneath the hood. We've got the 2-liter twin turbo. Let's see where that's living. This is the inline 4 twin turbo diesel high output motor. This is what powers this beast. It might seem like a small motor, but it does the job. Alright, so coming along to the side, you see we've got some sensors here. Sensors go along the front bumper. So this actually has the 360-degree camera with audible and visual sensors, which really helps when you're driving a beast like this. The mirrors help, but the 360-degree camera makes it a lot safer, so you're not backing up into anybody or hitting curbs. And then just look on the wheel well. Look at the clearance that this machine has. So from the ground to the bottom of the van side is 18 inches. It's huge. Now on the side mirrors, you have the 360-degree camera, and then you have this strip along the side, which actually looks pretty good, but is also to help prevent dings from other doors. It does help protect the sheet metal. And then just look at the design. The Sprinter is by far the best looking cargo van. You could have a huge plane side, but they actually break it up nicely. You see the indent where you can add glass, but this one is actually a bare bones cargo, so you can really let your imagination go crazy. It's truly a blank canvas. You can do whatever you'd like with it. So coming along the side, now on the tires, this is not the dually. So this van does have just 4 tires. You have these are going to be 16-inch steel wheels. You're going to have the 245/75 Continental tires. These are going to be mud and snow. And even though these are just the stock steel wheels, they still look pretty good. Of course, there's so many accessories and different wheels you can get for this, but just stock, it actually looks pretty good. And it's nice, it comes with the mud flaps, so it's going to help keep the spray down on the sides. And then you can see this huge tail. Again, this is a 170-inch wheelbase. This thing has so much length. You have almost 500 cubic feet of storage of cargo area in this. In the rear, you do have the LED for the turn signal. For the backup, you still have an incandescent bulb, but the LED looks pretty good. Maybe they'll change the backup lights to LED eventually, but at least you have the most important, the turn signal is an LED. And then taking a look, we do have the backup camera, and this is going to help with safety. And then down below, this has the tow hitch and the connector for the trailer lights, and then a nice step to help save your knees when you're getting up into this beast. It's an awesome machine, but you definitely want to use the handles and steps provided. The tongue weight is a 500-pound tongue weight. This can tow 5,000 pounds. And then down below, if you can look under here, we do have a spare tire. So you get a full spare tire, no donuts. Of course, on a truck like this, you would never have a donut, but you do have the spare. And again, just the design on the rear looks great. You have the star in the center. They did a pretty good job with the design on the center, but you always have to make sure that you close the left side before the right side so you don't break off the star. All right, so we're gonna take a look inside and talk a little bit more about the inside. Just close it a little bit, latch it, and then this will actually swing even further. These will go completely around, and then they'll lock in place. So you can get maximum space for loading and unloading. You always have to be careful not to hit the tail light right here, but it's pretty awesome design. So you have the step here, this handle. Thankfully they have this handle already installed. This is going to help you get in with ease, save your knees. All right, so we're inside the 170-inch wheelbase. This thing is huge. Now this is completely fitted out as a cargo van. You can see this has an extra cargo light. These are pretty awesome at night. So when you're working late, whatever it is, or if you're out doing adventure van, camping, just having these standard lights is awesome. Now on the sliding door, we have a thumb control. We're gonna open this up. It has a latch so that when you open the door, especially if you're on a hill, you're not gonna have the door sliding, running into you. And then down below, you have this step light, so it's easy to get in and out in the dark. Now in this generation of Sprinter, they actually widened the sliding door opening. It's wide enough to get a standard size pallet in here. Once you do get that pallet in or whatever you're hauling, you have these D-rings in the floor. You do have 500-pound capacity on these D-rings, so you can secure the load. There's so many accessories that you can purchase aftermarket for this van. It's incredible. One of them is the bulkhead. So the model that I had, the 3rd generation, actually I had a 1st generation. I've had 4 Sprinters. My first one is a first generation, and I have the bulkhead. You can actually put that in here, just so it's protecting you from any cargo sliding around. Also, this one is bare on the inside. This doesn't have the wall panel, but you can purchase a wall panel kit. Sometimes if you're using this for work, you can have dents from the inside out. The wall panel kit is going to help prevent that. And then here in Arizona, the heat is intense, so you can actually buy a roof insulation kit. It's going to help keep the back a little bit cooler. Since this cargo, we don't really need air conditioning in the back. And then the wood floor finishes off really nice. You can see you got plenty of points to strap your cargo down. And then again, the accessories are endless. You can buy shelving kits, you can buy pull-out drawers, you can have a roof rack for ladders. There's so many options out there. A lot of them you can get from Mercedes, but there are a lot of aftermarket parts that you can add to this. So we got the grab handle, you got the step. This is the full height. So this is actually, I'm 5'9". This thing is huge. Even if you're 6 feet tall, you could probably, so you could definitely stand up here if you're 6 foot tall. This is the high roof, the 170-inch wheelbase. You can get the insulation kit for the roof, but even with that, you're only going to lose maybe an inch. You're still going to have full height. So you can see why this is such a versatile vehicle. And then you have all this space. You have 488 cubic feet of cargo space. It is huge. So this is definitely a vehicle that can handle anything your imagination can throw at it, whether it's business, adventure van. A lot of people like to buy the cargo version because you can create whatever you want with it. It's literally a blank canvas, and you can fit it out however you like. This particular model is going to be in the gray white. So this is not the Arctic white. The actual gray white is a very nice color. Instead of being plain Arctic white, the gray white is very, actually has a nice look to it. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the gray white actually has this nice tint to it. And then just the overall look of the Sprinter design is definitely the best looking cargo van out there. This is literally a blank canvas for whatever you choose your Sprinter to be. And then just look at the ground clearance on this. All right, now we're going to be going into the driver's side. First, we're going to check out the door panel. You see we got lots of storage. We have double storage containers. You have a water bottle holder, not just a cup, but you can actually get a nice sized water bottle. This is great for storing, you can have your folders, you can have different, for instance, flashlight, umbrella. There's a lot of different accessories you can put in here. The door panel does actually have a really nice finish on the handle itself. You have memory seats, the seat controls, you have the heated steering. Also on the mirrors, you have folding and fully adjustable power mirrors. Now coming up, you have a step, and then you have the fuel door right here. So of course this is a diesel. You got the fuel door. So you got this handle, it really helps. So you're gonna hold on, you're gonna climb up inside. Alright, so we're gonna start this up. So the nice thing with this is we have the information in the center. We do have analog gauges for the speedometer, tachometer. Beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel. really nice vent controls here. The AC blows extremely cold. And then you have the shifter, just like all Mercedes, you have the shifter right on the column. And then you have, it is manual adjust tilt and telescoping. And then you have the information right here showing the doors that are open. You can use the controls to slide in between. This has the full MBUX. So the screen is going to be a 10.2 inch screen. You can see the all-around camera. And then this has the digital rear view mirror, which is pretty nice. You have a good view of the rear. This has different safety features such as lane assist. If you're on a marked road with lines, it will actually steer you back into the lane. If you're drifting, it has attention assist. If you've been having a long day, this is going to help keep you awake. The attention assist definitely wakes me up when it goes off. This also has pedestrian and active brake assist. So if you have something in your view, you're going to have on the screen, it'll give you audible warning and visual warning if you're getting close to an object, and then it will apply the brakes if it needs to, if you're not paying attention. The MBUX is pretty awesome. You do have navigation with this. The screen, very clear, beautiful colors. And then you have the toggles for the temperature and the fan, also with the volume control. Love the toggles. Push button start. You can see a whole panel of accessories where you can put extra switches. You have the light control, also a power emergency brake, dimmer control. And then coming across, you have extra storage in here. This first one, you have storage right in front. So you can have whatever you need. Close at hand, you have an extra cup holder. You have this vent you can open and close. We do have this extra storage here. This is going to have a USB-C and a 12 volt, and then of course you can lay your phone in here also. And then you have another storage bin on that side of the dash, another cup holder, and then in the center you have these two cup holders. You can put your phone in here, keys, whatever you need right away. And then down below you have a USB-C, you have the 12 volt, and then you have 115 volt. Instead of a glove box, you're going to have this nice bin right here. It's actually better than the glove box. You don't have to worry about any doors folding down, so you do have some extra storage. And then up above, not only do you have a grab handle on the door, but you have a grab handle up above. Extra storage. The lights, they're great. You have a BAP light, you have sunglass holder, you have the rear lights you can control in the cargo area. You have these huge sunshades, but as you know with the Sprinters, you can't rotate the shades, but they make a kit for that, so that's why you can find so many accessories. Again, this has the handle up above, handle here at the door. So even though this is a utility type vehicle, it still has a beautiful interior. And then with the leatherette seats, you have an adjustable armrest, or you can just fold it out of the way. You have adjustable for the thighs. This is the comfort package, and these seats are definitely comfortable. So we're just looking at the view. In this vehicle, you're so high up, you have such an amazing view of the road, whatever lies ahead. That's one of the advantages of the Sprinter. You're so high up. Some of the other cargo vans, you're sitting way low, but not in the Sprinter. This one is gonna have a huge, very high vantage point, of course, for safety. And then when you're driving this, you feel like you're flying. It's an amazing feeling. The Sprinter is definitely an awesome vehicle to drive. guys, thanks so much for joining me today to take a look at this 2024 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 2500 all-wheel drive with the inline-4 twin-turbo 4-cylinder motor. This is the high output motor with the 9-speed transmission. This is in the gray white. You got the extra height. Beautiful, awesome van. Is basically a blank canvas for whatever your heart's desire. This can be for adventure van, business, however you want to fit it out. The cargo setup is basically ready to go for whatever you want to design it for. So again, I'm Brock. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.